Hey guys, Kitty Sapphire here, and how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's enjoying themselves on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon. It's nice and bright and it's a little bit on the cool side, but I hope you guys are safe and healthy, and I hope you're enjoying yourselves. Well, today we're doing a reaction towards Nintendo Direct Mini. Now, I knew there was some kind of rumor that was happening earlier in this week. They said, I heard from a source, I believe his name is Eevee, a PokeTuber. I believe it's HDV. I usually watch him along with Ruffle Rowlet, Hoops and Hip Hop, MDJ, I believe, and quite a few others. If you guys don't know, you guys know I'm a huge Pokemon fan, so there's quite a few PokeTubers that I actually engage with and talk with and watch quite a few of their content, and HDV did mention there was some kind of direct this coming week. Now, I don't know if predominantly Pokemon related or this is just regular Nintendo related. All I know is we're going to be looking at some really cool stuff. So let's get started, shall we? Oh boy. You have to always acknowledge that.
Hi everyone! Welcome to our second Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. Today, we continue delivering the latest information about upcoming Nintendo Switch games exclusively from our development and publishing partners. We'll be releasing more videos in the series this year, so please be on the lookout. Okay, let's get into the headlines. Experience the music of Kingdom Hearts like never before. Embark on a musical journey in a rhythm-based world.
Don't go.
Stages are themed after locations from the Kingdom Hearts series and the Disney universe. Match the rhythm with good timing to achieve high scores, and use special abilities to attack and defeat enemies.
Oh, Sean!
A variety of modes are available, including Memory Dive, where you play stages from past memories, and Boss Battle, where you square off against fearsome foes by dodging their powerful attacks.
Okay, that was the second Kingdom Hearts.
Clearing stages unlocks a music player in Story Cinematics, so you can relive memorable scenes from the Kingdom Hearts series. Compete against other players for high scores in online and local multiplayer. A free-for-all mode exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version also features local play for up to 8 players.
Maybe Mickey.
Plus, experience an all-new chapter in this game. Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory launches on Nintendo Switch November 13th.
Okay.
Pre-purchase begins later today.
Well, that's cool.
Drop the beat and mix it up in Fuser.
Hey everyone, Zoe from Harmonix here, and I'm so excited to give you one of our first looks at collaborative multiplayer in Fuser, our revolutionary music mixing game coming this fall to the Nintendo Switch system.
Gee, a lot of music going on here.
I'm excited to announce 3 new songs that will be on the Fuser soundtrack. Ghosts and Stuff from Deadmau5, Dance Monkey from Tones and I, and Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. If that wasn't enough, we're also revealing one of our all-new larger-than-life stages at the same time. Let's get right to it. So I've rounded up 3 friends, and we're each going to take a turn at the decks. I'm leading things off, and you can see that my friends are digging it from all the fire emojis they're throwing up. Now it's Troy's turn, and I'm showing him some emoji love. This mix is definitely chef's kiss. Alright, we've all taken our turns, and it's time to see who's had the hottest mix. I hope you enjoyed this quick look at Fuser multiplayer in action. We'll see you on stage this fall.
Use your drumming skills to save the world.
Taiko Taisuji. Oh, I remember this game.
Taiko
Okay.
series make their way onto the Nintendo Switch system in
Oh
one pack.
goodness. Cause oh my goodness, I have so many good memories of this game.
By traveling through time or by saving the world from strange incidents. Face off against enemies in rhythmic battles by chaining combos with powerful taiko drums. Recruit monsters to become your allies. Check each monster's personality and create a formidable party to take down fearsome foes. And if you like to enjoy just playing along to the music, a rhythm mode is available. More than 130 songs are included in this collection. Drum to your heart's content in Taiko no Tetsujin Rhythmic
so
Adventure coming to Nintendo Switch Winter 2020.
Let's see what's next.
Command the Legendary
Okay,
Tanks
Commander
dominate
Legendary
the
Tank.
battlefield.
It's not my forte. I'm not really big on heavy duty action or war driven based video games, so it's like, eh. Well, it looks like I will have some new games attached to my new Switch very, very soon.
Train, fight, and win to become a boxing champion. Rise through the ranks in this knockout boxing game. Intuitive controls and hard-hitting fighting techniques for seamless action. Experience a true underdog journey through story-driven interactions and fierce battles. Plus, you can hone your boxing skills in classic Rocky training montages. In replay mode, fight as Rocky Balboa, Adonis Creed, an entire roster of fighting legends
Adonis
from Rocky
Creed?
and Creed franchises.
Ah,
including
that
Apollo
must
Creed,
be Apollo
Ivan and
Creed's
Victor
son.
Drago, and Glover Lang. Local multiplayer is also available. Go head-to-head with friends in adrenaline-fueled matches. Step into the boxing ring in Big Rumble Boxing Creed Champions, coming to Nintendo Switch, Spring 2021.
Next.
3 classic handheld RPGs make their way onto Nintendo Switch.
I love RPGs.
Originally based on the
Oh,
Game
this
Boy
is the
system,
old classic
first 3
black and
titles
white.
in the Saga series, the Final Fantasy Legend, Final Fantasy Legend 2, and Final Fantasy Legend 3
Okay.
are coming to the Nintendo Switch system in one collection. Navigate through fantasy worlds as you fight monsters, customize your characters, explore towns, battle dungeons, and more. A high-speed mode and other helpful features have been added while retaining the appeal of the original titles. To commemorate
Okay,
the
that's
30th
cool.
anniversary of the series, a special anniversary song is included. Collection of Saga, Final Fantasy Legend will launch on Nintendo Switch December 15th. Pre-purchase begins
If
late
anything,
today.
I love a good RPG, and I'm a huge fan of Final
Get the
Fantasy.
party going in the latest Just Dance
Oh,
game.
Just Dance.
Say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey, hey. And when you're done, I make you do it all again. Ooh, I sing you every time. And to my I like your style. You make me
The ultimate puzzle match returns. Two legendary puzzle games reunite in Puyo Puyo Tetris 2.
Aw,
The latest version
Tetris!
includes all of the modes from the original game, including the popular
You
version
really
mode
can't
that
go
lets you play Puyo
wrong
Puyo
with
against
Tetris, to be
Playful
completely
party modes with
honest.
special items and challenges and more. The all-new skill battle mode introduces skills and strategies that can quickly turn the tide of battle. Journey deeper into the worlds of Puyo Puyo and Tetris in adventure mode, starring a vibrant cast and a brand new story. An expanded online mode is available, where up to 4 players can compete against each other in worldwide battles. And there's a lot more to reveal. Get ready for a puzzle challenge like no other. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 drops onto Nintendo Switch December 8th.
Sega! Oh my goodness.
We hope you've enjoyed this presentation so far.
It seems
For our
like...
final announcement, we'll
Aw.
be taking a look at some games and downloadable content launching soon on Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Fight the Frost in the Minecraft Dungeons Creeping Winter DLC.
Creepy
All
winter. They have to
and take
basically
down relentless
emphasize
mobs
on the
your journey to
creepiness.
defeat the
Creepy
wretched Wraith
winter.
at the center of the storm. Hunt down the source of corruption and discover new weapons, armor, and artifacts when this DLC makes its Arctic appearance this September. Unite to fight
Oh!
the dangerous threat.
Dragon
Save
Ball Z!
humankind without
Woo!
forced molestation. Choose from a roster of more than 50 powerful manga heroes.
Oh, wow!
Dragon Ball, Naruto,
Naruto.
One Piece, and more. Battle in various modes.
Luffy! One
And a
Piece!
local tag team mode exclusive to this version. Character Pass 1 is included with the full game, which punches its way to Nintendo Switch August 28th.
Okay.
Defy the rules of soccer in Captain Tsubasa, Rise of New Champions. Execute powerful offensive and defensive moves to gain the advantage.
I'm sorry, I made a mistake. It's not strictly Dragon Ball Z, it's like that shonen
Online and local
combination fighting game. I can't remember the name. Oh my goodness, I feel so stupid.
Soccer game coming August 28th. Call upon magic and might to protect your world in this co-op action RPG. A grand adventure awaits. Complete with
Or
new battles,
more Final Fantasy.
updated graphics, and more. Team up online with friends far and near, or with other players in a party matchmaking system to fight fearsome
looks horrible.
foes. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition arrives August 27th.
Aww.
That concludes today's Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase.
Seems like,
Thank
you know,
for
no matter
watching.
what,
We
you
look
get
forward to
kind of
more Partner
going.
Showcase presentations this year.
Okay, that was actually really good and it was fun. I like watching these Nintendo Directs. I just love just the showcasing of all the new games. It's really exciting and it gets sort of the adrenaline going when it's like, oh, some new stuff. And lots of Final Fantasy stuff. I'm a little disappointed of Kingdom Hearts because well, I mean, of course, it's wonderful to relive some of the memories and some of the other games, especially if you didn't play all of the series, and this is sort of like a smaller version or a quick recap of basically what had transpired to get you at least a little bit understanding of the universe. But it seems like they took the... there is one part of Kingdom Hearts that I personally don't care for. Some people do. They like the rhythm game. Is when they used to go to Ariel's domain. I believe it's Atlantica. And they use sort of like the music rhythm portion. When a lot of people were just more into the interacting of the characters and actual combat of it. I'm in the same boat with that. So to have this game sort of melody of memories, it's sort of taking that one portion that we didn't necessarily, or I personally didn't like from the game, and blowing it up for a whole entire other game, as well as recycling some of the old stuff. Since I already played majority of the games, I played Birth by Sleep, I played Chain of Memories, I played 365 and a half days. I kind of skipped over Dream Drop Distance. I didn't necessarily have the particular game platform for it at the time. And also, I played Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3. So, I've played a decent chunk of Kingdom Hearts already. So this really, unfortunately, as much as I love seeing the characters and I love revisiting the universe, as convoluted and awkward and all over the place it is, I still love the universe, and it's just this particular game I have to pass. Fuser, not my particular cup of tea, but it's a very nice to add more music to the genre as far as gaming is concerned. The next game that they talked about was the military, you control over a tank. Me personally, not my cup of tea. I love the Final Fantasy gimmick of having the old school Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy Chronicles 1, 2, and 3 really calls back to the old Game Boy. I actually mentioned it during the stream. It reminded me of the old Game Boy games, which is always really cool. Final Fantasy in general, I love, not just distinctly Final Fantasy 7, but I do like all the other Final Fantasies that came before and after, except for maybe one of them. I would have to say, Final Fantasy 11, Final Fantasy 11, or no, Final Fantasy 13 was really good. It was just a different feel, and I had to get kind of used to it. I can't really think of off the top of my head, usually the best ones you keep to your memory. So yeah, it's nice to see the new Final Fantasy and the Final Fantasy Chronicles getting a new aspect. For all those who are into Minecraft, I'm glad. I'm really happy for you guys that you have something else to latch onto. It reminds me a lot of Game of Thrones when it was actually good in the show. The winter is coming and you see the frost zombies. I really appreciate that. I really thought it looks fun. Me personally, I don't necessarily care for Minecraft, but if a bunch of my friends were playing it, I would have no problem to basically, just watching somebody else play it and having a good time with it. So yeah, this was a really cute, really nice, quick, mini direct. Of course, as you could see, I was just really enjoying Just Dance. I love some of the music selections. I do like playing the game every so often. That's how sometimes I get my exercise going, because I do like dancing a lot. So yeah, it's just, it's really good. So these are some games I'm looking forward to. I'm also, please, I apologize, because I feel like somebody is about to revoke my otaku card regarding that video game with all the shonen characters from Dragon Ball Z all the way to One Piece. And it's funny that they're getting a second one, because I know some people had mixed emotions regarding it. I thought it was a very brilliant idea, but unfortunately I only played it once or twice. And, the graphics are really cool. Some of the characters are okay, but if they're going to do a sequel, then I'm looking forward to seeing Deku and some of the characters from My Hero Academia, as well as Dr. Stone and Kenshi no Yaiba, Demon Slayer, if they're going to do that, since I believe they're in the shonen genre as well. Oh, and Promise Neverland. That would be really funny, but it would be very awkward to have a bunch of kids from Promise Neverland that have no powers of any kind to be indicted into a game where you have these super powerful beings throughout the shonen history and the shonen legacy and all, going to head with these three kids. So it's I don't know. It's a funny idea. But anyway, thank you guys for coming out and seeing me react to today's Nintendo Direct Mini. And I hope to see you guys a little bit later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!